Breaking news: confusion in courts as judge puts Ben Ayede's defractions judgment on hold. Hello, my wonderful people. It's happening. We've been bringing you up to date with regards to the Cross River State Governor, Ben, who moved and carried the mandate of the People Democratic Party to a party who lost in that very said election. A lot of persons have been doing this, and democracy seemed to be like a child's play. And so the People Democratic Party has taken drastic measures to take such persons to court. The case of Governor David Umahi is still very much in court, and that of the Cross River State Governor today was supposed to be heard. However, Muhammadu Buhari and the likes are prevailing on the judge, so much so that they can't even say the truth. They see white, they call it black. Because when you look at it, logically speaking, although we know that logic does not stand in court, what stands in court is if you're able to produce prove your cause, with evidence. However, see what happened in court today. See what happened in court, putting everyone, on the edge. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Breaking news: confusion as court puts Ben Ayede's defection judgment on hold. Justice Taiwo Oludikpo Taiwo of the Federal High Court in Abuja has put the judgment of the deflection of Cross River State Governor Ben Ayade from the People Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressive Congress on hold till further notice. You know what is going on? So it's not going forward, it's not going behind. The guy 2023 is over, is off anyway. Let's continue. The judge put the judgment on hold following a letter by Mike Ozionu San, counsel to the governor, who claimed to be drawing the attention of the court to a judgment of the Court of Appeal delivered in Enugu. Although the judgment was slated for this morning for delivery, the judge ordered counsel in the suit to address him on the implementation of the Apex Court's judgment on the present case. At the time of this report, Emmanuel Okola of the People Democratic Party, who instigated a case against Ben Ayede, was addressing the court. Justice Taiwo also ordered Ozionwu San to make a case for Ben Ayede, while lawyers of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) will follow. Meanwhile, legal framework have been ignited by lawyers of the deflection case. It could be it could not be ascertained if the judge will proceed with the delivery of the judgment after being addressed by the lawyers. But for now, the judge has put the court hearing on the delivering of the judgment on hold until further notice. So there was a bit of confusion today in court over the Cross River State governor, and you can tell that APC is already pressing buttons. President Muhammadu Buhari was very quick to ensure that none of these persons who has moved jump camps and come to his is affected prior to APC convention. That was on March the 26th, where they ensured that they moved all the cases and everything was on hold. However, the courts slated today for hearing in the case of the Cross River State governor, which the People Democratic Party has brought on him. They got to court today, and there was a bit of hitch here and there because the judge, the son, Oziomu, was saying that there is a case that's already been delivered in Enugu. Don't forget that the governor of Ebonyi State has gone to Enugu, where they saw that Enugu High Court dismissed the case and is trying to make a reference to that very said same case. Well, Nigeria, as it were, is there justice? Is there truth? And again, it's relative. When you come to court, you don't come and begin to cry and wallow in your emotions, saying, he's the one that hits me first. Everybody saw it. You come to court with evidences, reasonable evidences. Otherwise, you can see the other person who is wrong. If you cannot prove your case, the other person will walk. And it will look like it will look like you're a fool or you never really had a case. So when you come to court, you present in your strong reasons. INEC was also supposed to produce, because INEC is a part of the defendants in the case against both the governor of Ebonyi State and the governor of Cross River State, who has jumped camp from one to the other, like people who have no bearing, no direction. So this was what Justice Taiwo did today, and we saw, we saw Ezio San, who also gave matter saying that there's a appeal court in Enugu who has given judgment in kind of case like this. Justice Taiwo gave him opportunity to be able to present his case, and for the time being has suspended any delivery on the case, which was like a setback for the People Democratic Party, because they want to see this done and dusted so that others could learn from it. Nigerian democracy, you can tell that there is no truth. Okay, there is no definition. For instance, let's look at it squarely. What does PDP believe in, stands for, and what does the party all entails in terms of their delivery of, administration whenever a PDP government is in power? What does APC stands for? What is APC motto? What do they, hope to achieve? What are they bringing up when they come into power, and how are they ensuring that they deliver that? If you look at it very cleverly and very closely, they've got no motto like memorandum. They've got no clear-cut vision. They've got no agenda to say, for instance, let's take, for instance, Great Britain. That's our colonial master. So we take a lot of, reference from there. In Great Britain, there are other parties just like they are in Nigeria, but there are two great parties just like we also have in Nigeria. The two great parties happens to be the Conservative and the Labour. Now, a Labour government, you will never, I repeat, with the emphasis on never, see a Labour man move to become a Conservative man. Never. Why? There is a clear-cut demarcation between white and black. What does the Labour believe in? Labour believe their gates should be open. Immigrants should flock into the nation like in no small way. In fact, the government should borrow and give people welfare, even if it means indebting the United Kingdom. I mean, they don't care. That's how they roll. Now, the Conservative, like their name implies, looking at, if we're bringing in immigrants, it must be skilled. If we're bringing in, it must be people we really need. We can't just bring everybody. How are we looking at the NHS? What are we doing? So they are conservative. In Nigeria, that's why they move from pillar to post. There is no clear-cut definition. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.